Good afternoon, we are group 4. Today we are going to talk about Unit 9 and our topic is convention planning. This is our team member. I'm Keru, she is Wenxuan, and she is Qianru. The following is our content. After I make a short introduction, I will teach you some vocabulary from scenario 2. Later, I will make a conversation with Wenxuan, and I will choose some prepositions to make a quiz. Now is Wenxuan's part. Wenxuan will tell us listening practice and activity 2. She will demonstrate how to arrange international convention later. The following is Qianru's content, include high and low context culture, conclusion, inside story, job assignment, references, and break time. After break time, we will invite you to give us some comments. Moreover, we will make feedback for each other. The last one, we will choose best commentator. Okay, let's start on vocabulary. Number 1, convention. Please repeat after me.
Convention.
It means a large formal meeting of people who do the particular job or have a similar interest, or a large meeting for a political party. For example, Alan would like me to assist you with convention planning. Please repeat after me.
Alan would like me to assist you with convention planning.
Number 2, miscellaneous. Please repeat after me.
Miscellaneous.
It means consisting of mixture of various things. They are not only usually connected with each other. This word is a little bit difficult, so you can choose some word to replace it. For example, various or diverse. Let's see the sentence. I'll be your personal assistant, helping you deal with miscellaneous tasks. Please repeat after me.
I'll be your personal assistant, helping you deal with miscellaneous tasks.
Number 3, give me a shout. Please repeat after me.
Give me a shout.
This phrase means to tell someone. For example, right. So if you need my help, just give me a shout. Please repeat after me.
Right. So if you need my help, just give me a shout.
Number 4, ponder. Please repeat after me.
Ponder.
It means to think carefully about something, especially for noticeable length of time. For example, I was actually pondering the idea of asking someone to make checklist for the convention just before you walk in. Please repeat after me.
I was actually wondering the idea of asking someone to make a checklist for the convention just before you walk in.
Let's move on to number 5. Ensure. Please repeat after me.
Ensure.
It means to make something certain to happen. For example, well, I think we need to ensure we have the location, the date, and the opening and closing time determined. Please repeat after me.
Well, I think we need to ensure we'll have the location, the date, and the opening and closing time.
Number 6, accommodation. Please repeat after me.
Accommodation.
It means a place to stay when you are traveling, especially a hotel room. For example, also, we'll need someone to take care of things like the budget, transportation, accommodation, social events, keynote speakers, and potential participants. Please repeat after me.
Also, we'll need someone to take care of things like budget, transportation, accommodation, social events, keynote speakers, and potential participants.
Number 7, specification. Please repeat after me.
Specification.
It means a detailed description of how something should be done, made, etc. For example, that would be great, and please make sure that the entertainment suits our particular specification. Please repeat after me.
That would be great, and please make sure that the entertainment suits our particular specification.
Number 8, laid back. Please repeat after me. It means relaxed in manner and character, not usually worry about other people's behavior or things that need to be done. For example, I was actually thinking about offering some laid-back forms of entertainment, such as scheduling a good musical band, and to help our guests relax. Please repeat after me.
I was actually thinking about offering some later forms of entertainment, such as scheduling a good musical band to help our guests relax.
Now it's conversation part. I will make a conversation with Wenshen, and our topic is scenario 2, miscellaneous tasks. And there are two characters. I will be Nick and she will be Jen. So let's start it.
Hello, Nick. May I come in?
Yes, please.
Ella would like me to assist you with convention planning. So, for the following few months, I'll be your personal assistant, helping you deal with miscellaneous tasks.
That's very nice of you. Thanks.
Right. So, if you need my help, just give me a shout.
As a matter of fact, I've got a task for you. I was actually pondering the idea of asking someone to make a checklist for the convention just before you walk in. Would you like to help me with that?
I'm happy to help. What would you like to put on the checklist?
Well, I think we need to ensure we have the location, the date, and the opening and closing time determined. Also, we'll need someone to take care of things like the budget, transportation, accommodation, social events, keynotes, speakers, and potential participants.
Is that all?
Oh yes, the gala dinner.
Okay, and would you like to arrange the entertainment for the gala dinner?
That would be great, and please make sure that the entertainment suits our particular specification.
Okay, or maybe we can try to come up with some exciting form of amusement that would wow our guests to ensure an unforgettable celebration.
I was actually thinking about offering some laid-back forms of entertainment, such as scheduling a good musical band to help our guests relax. Well, maybe we can discuss this later. Let's get our checklist down first. Have we got everything covered?
More or less, I think. Anything else I can help you with?
That will be all. Thanks.
Not at all.
Okay, we finished conversation. Hope you already memorized the answer of preposition practice, so let's start it. Number 1, Alan would like me to assist you blank convention planning. Who knows the answer? Yes, Yo-Hong.
What?
Yes, you are correct. The answer is with, and I will repeat the answer again. Alan would like me to assist you with convention planning. Number 2, I'll be your personal assistant helping you deal blank miscellaneous tasks. Who knows the answer? Ishan's first, sorry. What is your answer? With. Yes, the answer is with, and I will repeat your answer in the sentence again. I'll be your personal assistant, helping you deal with miscellaneous tasks. Number 3, I was actually pondering the idea of asking someone to make a checklist. Blank, the convention just before you walk in. Who knows the answer? Okay, the Izan. Your answer is correct, and I will repeat your answer in the sentence again. I was actually pondering the idea of asking someone to make a checklist for the convention just before you walk in. So next, move on to another page. Number 4, and would you like to arrange the entertainment blank, the gala dinner? Who knows the answer? Yes, Chunyu. 4. Your answer is correct. I will repeat the sentence again. And would you like to arrange the entertainment for the gala dinner? Number 5, as a matter blank fact, I have got a task for you. Who knows? What is your name? Jiazhen. Jiazhen. You're correct. I will repeat the sentence again. As a matter of fact, I have got a task for you. Number 6. Okay, or maybe we can try to come up with some exciting form of amusement that would wow our guests to ensure an unforgettable celebration. Who knows the answer?
Wait.
Yes, your answer is is correct. I will repeat your answer and sentence. Okay, or maybe we can try to come up with some exciting form of amusement that will wow our guests to ensure an unforgettable celebration. This is my part, and I will give the floor to Wenxuan. She will tell us listening practice and activity 2 later.
Hi, I'm Wenxuan. Thanks for Carol. And now I'll give the listening practice and activity 2. And first, we'll listen the dialogue for the listening practice. And later, I'll give you 3 questions. If you know the answer, please raise your hand. And now, we'll listen the dialogue.
Listening practice. Please listen to the following dialogue and answer the questions.
Dividing up responsibilities.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Alan.
It's so nice to see you all here today. First of all, I'd like to thank you for volunteering to help out with the 14th Annual Global Retail Innovation, GRI, Convention. The 14th Annual GRI Convention will take place at the Zhongzhen Martial Arts Stadium.
The one in Kaohsiung?
Yes, the convention is going to take place in Kaohsiung from Wednesday, October 30th to Sunday, November 2nd, 2014. We expect this convention to promote retailer cooperation and in turn lower costs for business and consumers. So now, let's kick off the meeting, shall we? Nina, would you like to take over from here?
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'll be the Chief Coordinator for the 14th GRI Convention. As you may already know, the GRI Convention is one of the most significant events for all the top-notch retailers around the world, so we really have to be on top of our game. The main purpose of this meeting is to divide responsibilities among our team. What can we do to help? We'll need someone to be in charge of convention planning guidelines and convention programs, someone to be responsible for the appointment of chairpersons and keynote speakers, someone to check the venue and facilities, and someone to take care of registration and housing.
I'd like to contact the keynote speakers and chairpersons, if that's all right with you. I've actually got a couple of names in mind, and I may be able to send out the invitations by the end of this week.
That's brilliant. If you don't mind, I'd like to take care of the convention planning and program. I've done them before, and I'm confident that I can keep the program moving to time and the convention running smoothly.
I'm quite happy to check the venue and essential equipment. I suppose most of our speakers would like to give an oral presentation with the use of PowerPoint, so I'll make sure the computer equipment is set up properly in advance.
So, Finn, that leaves registration and housing to you. Do you think you can manage that?
Sure, no problem. I'll start hotel hunting right after this meeting, and hopefully I can negotiate the best price for our guests and successfully clinch the deal.
Superb. Thank you very much for being so supportive. I'm now rather looking forward to the 14th GRI Convention.
1. When is the 14th Annual Global Retail Innovation,
Okay, and now I'll give you 3 questions. First, when is the 14th Annual Global Retail Innovation Convention going to take place? Does anyone know the answer? Okay, Zihan first. Sorry. Yes, you're correct. It's B, from the 30th of October to the 2nd of November. And second, who is the chief coordinator for the convention? Yishen first. C. Yes, it's C, Nina. And third, what does B need to do? Does anyone know the answer? Okay, Yingjing. B. Yes, you're correct. It's B. To take care of registration and housing. And now I'll have the short conversation for the activity 2 with Chen Ru. It will to have the conversation with Chen Ru for the convention checklist, and it contains some questions for the progress of convention planning. how is the convention planning going?
Actually, I have some progress on this.
I think I can assist you with it. We can start from making a convention checklist first.
That's very nice of you, sis.
I'm happy to help, so what would you like to put on the checklist?
Well, before you walk in, I have come out with some ideas, such as the date, the venue, accommodations, transportation, keynote speakers, and equipment.
Have you come up with a rough budget for the convention?
Yes, Mr. Chen discussed with me a few days ago.
Okay, how about the background of attendees?
Oh yes, I will remember to check their information in advance.
Great, and we should prepare some meals and drinks for our guests. One thing you should remember is that those need to be suitable to all of them, because perhaps some of them are vegetarians or have food allergies.
Thanks for reminding me that. That's very important. I will take care of that.
Finally, don't forget to make sure the agenda if the whole process could go smoothly before the convention.
Okay, I will check it again before that. The checklist is almost done already. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And my part is end. I'll give the floor to Terry.
Hello everyone, I'm Cherry. Thanks for watching. And then I'm going to introduce Thai content culture. Today I will talk about the difference of table. Taiwan is the example high content culture and America is example of low content culture. In Taiwan, we more use the shape of table are in the shape of block. It's symbol of gather with family, like Chinese food. We are important to tradition, also like religion. So before the elder leave the table, we can leave without permission. Gradually, this is evolving into our round table culture. We always enjoy chatting with together. Therefore, we don't use rectangular table to eat. However, in America, the more used tables are in the shape of rectangular. In order not to interfere with each other, everyone can speak softly. So, in a Western restaurant, the conversation belongs to cycle, privacy and quiet. This is also the emphasis of Western culture on being individual and freedom. Then the table designed to rectangular. That whole ambience is quiet. Now, you know what difference of table in Taiwan and America. Next, I will move on to the conclusion. In conclusion, there are focused on 3 points. In Curry Park, he tells us how to deal with miscellaneous text. In Wenshan Park, he talked about how to make a convention checklist. And I introduced high and low content culture, difference of table. And this is our inside story. We are March 17th in 3502 class and 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Our members are Keru, Wenxuan, and I. Let's see the about 1 minute video. Kuru is talk about introduction, vocabulary, conversation, and preposition practice. And Workman is talk about conversation, listening practice, activity 2, and make a video. And I introduce high and low content culture, conclusion, inside story, job assignment, references, and base commentator. This is our references. In vocabulary part, there are convention, miscellaneous, give somebody a shot, constant, ensure, accommodation, specification, and layback. They are all searched in Cambridge Dictionary. And this is high and low content culture. They are all searched on the internet. And this is activity 2. We search YouTube video 2019 February on February 27. Nice Dr. Tsailing Liang is it is true too. Okay, let's now take a break for 10 minutes. Now, let's welcome Liang for give our some comments.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 1. I'm Junjing, and they are my team members. She is Chunyu, and she is Ethan. And today I'll give some comments to Kuru. And during his presentation, he used his own words to explain the content. He also explained the difficult vocabulary, miscellaneous, by giving us its synonyms to make us understand it clearly. Also, his voice was very loud and clear, even without using the microphone. However, I want to give him some suggestions. In the vocabulary part, he mispronounced the word determined into determined. And there is a word called etc. Is maybe yes, etc. Yes, here, and it should be called etc. because it's an abbreviation for etc. So you should call it etc. instead of etc. So be careful. And as for the conversation part, maybe you are too nervous to finish the conversation, so sometimes you'll have unnatural pauses during the conversation. So I recommend that you can practice about 4 to 5 times to make it more fluently. And finally, I have a question for the gala dinner. So could you give us in a conversation? Yes. Yes, the gala dinner. So could you give me a detailed explanation for gala dinner?
Right now
Or later?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. And the above all are my comments to Kuru, and I'll give the floor to Chunyu.
Good afternoon, I'm Chunyu. Today I'm in charge of, I will give positive comments to Wenxuan. First, I think she has good eye contact and she also has good performance on stage. But there are still some suggestions I want to give you. First, I think you can add more vocal variety when you are speaking conversation. It will make the conversation sounds more vividly and energetic. And second, I think that you can practice more your introduction when you are talking about the activity 2 and the listening practice. When you are introducing the topic, you seems a little bit, you have so many unnatural pauses. I suggest that you can practice more next time. And in the listening
outline.
Yes, I mean when she is introducing the listening practice before she plays the tapes. Yes. And third, I think you can, and you didn't familiar with your listening part because you seemed a little bit rushed. You didn't prepare to end, and you turned off the voices in a rush. That means you didn't know it's going to over. So you can listen more times next time. And last one, I think that you can ask someone to help you change the PowerPoint slides when you're talking about conversation, instead of keep turning around to watch the PowerPoint slides. And this is my part. I will give the floor to Yizhen.
Good afternoon, I'm Yizhen, and today I will give some positive comments on Tianlu. After she talked about the high and low context culture, I have learned that the differences of tables between them. And also, there are some features to emphasize to let me have more understanding of high and low context culture. And I found two mistakes in job assignment. Firstly is the last one, best commentators. I think the correct is best commentator, not no S. And second one is you said the sentence someone is talk about. For example, you said Keru is talk about introduction vocabulary, and I think the correct is someone talks about. And finally, I want to give you an advice. When you speak, you can have more eye contact culture or some eye contact, and have some interaction with audience. Yes. And overall, I think you had a lot of improvement than before. This is our comments, and I will give the floor to Go-To.
Yes.
Are you going to explain Java now or later?
I can explain right now.
Okay.
Thanks for Junqing's mention. In the conversation, we can see this vocabulary, gather. Gather means when you meet the special day or special event, you want to gather with your family. Gather, another word, Gather, gather with your family or your friends. You can make a dinner like make a dinner in Christmas or Halloween, in a special events like you win a game, or today is a special day. You can eat with your family and friends. It means gather dinner. So hope I can give you some
explain about this word.
So I will give the floor to. Hello, everyone. We are group 2, and my name is Liang. She is Li Hong. She is Yang Yuxuan, and she is Xu Yuxuan. And today I have some comments to Keru. First, his voice is loud enough, and articulation is clearly. And second, he always keep his eye contact with audience. He looks confident. But I have some suggestion to him. First, you swing your left hand and bodies all the time. Second, sometimes say the wrong word. You should practice more times. And this is my comments. I will give floor to Yu Hong.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yo Hong. Today I want to give my positive suggestion on Wen Shen. First, she dressed properly, and when she starts speak, she looks very confident, and she also gives the sign before the end of her speech, like in the end of her part, she will say, this is the end of my part, I want to give the floor to Chen, something like that. However, her voice is a little bit too small. Maybe you can use the microphone next time. And also, you can, when you want to emphasize something, you can use some vocal variety. Like you can raise your tongue you can like attract the audience more. So this is the end of my comments. I want to give the floor to Yushen.
Good afternoon, my name is Yang Yushen. Today I have some comments to Chen Ru. First, I think her voice can be more louder, and she has some mispronunciation, like equipment. She said equipment, and contact. She said contact, and checklist. She said checklist. Something like that. I think you can be more pay attention about your pronunciation. And I think your high and low context cultures content is easy to understand, but it is too short. I think you can speak more about it. And I think you put a lot of efforts on your speak, and I think you speak fluently, and you can be more confident in yourself. And this is my comment. I will give the floor to Yushen.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Yushen, and today I'm in charge of the whole PowerPoint. First, I think the style of this PowerPoint is clear and easy to read because they use the black and white to be the contrast, and the icon I think is proper. But I want to give some advice. Like, please turn to page 17. Okay, 18. Okay, 17. I think the arrangement of the line can be more tidy because, as you can see, that entertainment and there are unwanted space. You see, for the gala dinner, and just the style I think can be more tidy. They can be the same line, right? Oh. Yeah, I think it's more tidy and clear to read. And please turn to page 36. Okay, in this part, as you can see, the third one is not, Chenru doesn't use the capitalized to the third one single, the S, so have to pay attention to correct it. And page number 38. Okay, I think in conclusion, you can add some speaker's name on it because that everyone can recall a memory who tell us what part of this PowerPoint.
And this is my suggestion. So I will give the floor to group 3. Thank you.
Hello everyone, we are group 3 and these are my group members, Yang and Yihan. Today I want to give some comments to Keru. So first, I think he used a lot of gesture to describe her presentation. I think that's good. And the speed of speech is fine. But however, I want to give some suggestion to you. At first, I think you are a little nervous to take off your mask and jacket. So I think you can do the things first. And you have some mispronunciation like in page 9. You pronounce the location. I think it's the location. And you may be nervous when you speak, repeat after me, and you will just have a stop. So I think you can improve in the future. And in page 16, you say keynote speaker. I think it's keynote speaker. So I think you can just connect them together because they are the same words. So I apologize for my words. Your presentation somehow is lack of design. So you can add some picture to perfect your presentation. So this is my comment, and I'll give the floor to Yanzi. Thank you.
And I'm Yanzi. I will give the comment to Wen Shen. And I think she has strong eye contact and have more vocal variety in conversation with Keru. But I have some suggestion to you. And I think you can have more practice in activity to conversation. Like you forget to change the PowerPoint when you are speaking, and when you start to introduce the listening practice, I think you are too nervous. Maybe you can do better next time. This is my comment. I will give the floor to Yihan.
Hello, my name is Yihan, and I will give some comments to Qianru. First, I think the content is very clear and detailed, and to let us know the differences between the high and low context culture in restaurant. But there are 3 things I think she needs to improve next time. First, I think she can find some video to show the differences more clearly. And second, she said some words wrong, like preposition and specification. And third, I think she can be more confident about what she said. So I think she can practice more on all these parts, and it will be better next time. And this is my comments, and I will give a floor to group 5.
We are group 5 and Zihan. She is Jiazhen and Mingyu. First, I want to give some suggestions to Keru. First, he dressed formally today, and he had a great transition at the opening. And also, but I have some suggestion to you that, like Junqing mentioned, you have some mispronunciation that determined. And also, maybe you feel nervous. You have some unnatural stuff, like, for example, when during the first convention, it should be keynote speakers, but you said keynote speakers, like some these unnatural stuff. And also, I just want to ask, why didn't you use the microphone?
Oh, I can answer you right now.
Because I asked Qianru to, this 好想讲中文，英文好烂，老师我可以讲中文吗？就是我刚才有先问千如说，其他组有没有使用麦克风这件事，
然后他跟我说，好像其他组也没有用麦克风，然后我就那我也不太确定，那我就相信千儒的话，然后我就没有用麦克风。
甩锅。
Like I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
Okay. And also when your team members were presenting, I think you should have helped them change the page. Yes. And the other one is that when you were presenting, your physical expression is really awkward. Like you will swing your body, something like that. So I think you can be more confident next time. And I will give the floor to Jiazhen.
Hi, I'm Jiazhen. I want to give comment to Wenshen. I think she dressed up very well and have a stable stage performance. She's pronunciation in composition part is clear and great, but her voice is a little bit low. And sometimes when she forgot the lines, she had unnatural stuff, but overall she spoke still fluently. Finally, I have one suggestion to her. I think her voice tone is too plain. Maybe you can be more energetic and vivid next time, and it will be better. This is the end of my comment. I will give the floor to Minju.
Okay, I'm going to give some comments on Qianlu. And hello complex culture, Qianlu speaks fluently and the PowerPoint also designed well, so I can see clear and I can see she put much effort on this presentation. Although she looked like a little nervous and forgot some words and lines, but she still make it complete. And I think she must practice lots of time for it. But there are some pronunciation problems. You say 1 minute, you say 1 million. And the preposition, not preposition. And the next one is dictionary, not dictionary. And in the reference, use 2019, you say 2019. Maybe you can take more care on this, make it better. And as usual, I think the best compliment is keep improving and exceeding yourself. Qianlu always make her better than last time. So I feel you did great. Above this, I think you did good job. This is the end my comment. I give the floor to Group 6.
Hello everyone, we are Group 6. My name is Zhen Yi. She is Yi Zi, he is Chen Jie. Today we will make some comments for Group 4. And I will be judging on Qianru's presentation. First, her speed is suitable and she explained the high and low complex culture very detailed. And I think it's easy to be understood. Second, when she do her presentation, she remember to watch the audience instead of look at the PowerPoints all the time. However, I have some suggestion for her. When she is thinking, it seems like she will look at the ceiling. Maybe it's because she is too nervous. And besides, when she have a conversation with Wenshen, she will have an unnatural pause. I suggest that she can do more practice before the presentation. And this is my comments for Qianru. I will give the floor to Yi Zi. Hello everyone, I'm Yi Zi. I'm going to give some positive comments on Wenshen's presentation. First, I think she spoke with good pronunciation and moderate speed. However, I think there is some suggestion for her. First, just like Chen Yu said, I think she can use vocal variety to let her presentation more vivid. And maybe in the activity too, she can talk about the online before she start the conversation of activity two. Though there is some unnatural pauses at the first, I think she's trying to give her best on her presentation. Is my the both are my comments. I will give the floor to Chen Jie.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chen Jie, and I will give Kuru some of my feedback and suggestion. You're too nervous, bro. You're too nervous. Way too nervous. When you are speaking, having a conversation, you completely repeat what you said. That is a sign of you seem unprepared. But the pronunciation and the intonation is good. And I have something that I would like to say not only to you but also to you first. I think maybe next time when we're giving the feedback, start with group 7. Because every time when we start with group 1, basically they said everything what we want to say. So we can see that the best commentator is usually group 1, group 2, group 3, or some of the group that said a lot of things. But if you listen carefully, you'll see that everyone is talking about intonation, talking about pronunciation, talking about your speed, your pronunciation. And I think these are time-consuming and pointless because every time we tell something, when we're giving you feedback, oh, your pronunciation, it should be pronounced this, it should be pronounced that, and then next time you go onto the stage, still the same, nothing changed. So I think instead of keep telling you, oh, you should pronounce this way, you can pronounce it that way, maybe fix your stage performance, maybe give us some feeling that you are giving a presentation, not you are memorizing a script. Too robotic, too no flavor. It's just bland, and not just group 4. Every time when I'm listening to a presentation, I feel like it's a waste of my time because it's just like you guys are preparing for homework. It's not something that, hey, come on, you're a student from Applied English, you know? Yeah, and that's all I want to say. Thanks.
Hello, we are group 7. I'm Yishen and my group member Yunshu and Yiji. And I will give some comments on Qianlu's part. Because Qianlu, your voice is very small, so I think you can use microphone. Yes. And when you speak, you will speak on your own way. It's very good. And in high and low content culture, you put the keynotes and show us the pictures so we can realize the difference between tables. But I think you can prepare more content. Yes. And it's my comments. Then I will give floor to Yunshu.
Good afternoon, I'm Yunshu. Today I'll be focusing on Kuru's presentation. First, I like the way you interact with your audience, although you forgot judge's name. But you will maintain strong eye contact while talking. That looks really fluent and natural. I think that's good. And in the preposition practice part, you will repeat the answers when you hear the audience respond to you. I think that's really great. but here are some suggestions I want to tell you. First, your voice is loud, but since we are all wearing masks, so it would be better if you use a microphone, just like Zihan mentioned before. And second, in the vocabulary part, could you turn to page the vocabulary ensure? I can't remember the number, sorry. You seem to pronounce this word as ensure. I'm not quite sure, so yes, it should be pronounced as ensure. And third, I think, could you go back to the contact page, contact? I think the font can be bigger. Yeah, you can fix it later, thank you. Above all, I think Kuru did well on her presentation, and above is my comment on group 4. I would like to give the floor to Yingjing.
I'm Yingjing. I'm going to give some comments on Wenxuan's performance. First, she dressed formally and her pronunciation is clear. Second, it's good that she maintained eye contact through the presentation. Finally, I have 2 suggestions to her. First, when she is doing conversation with Chenru, she forgot to switch the PowerPoint. I suggest that you can ask Kuru for help. And the other suggestion is that she can avoid unwanted words like when forgetting the sentence. Overall, I think groups 4 all did a great job. The above are our comments. I would like to give the floor back to group 4.
Since each group give our some comments, and then I will give some my feedback. First, thanks Dr. Liang to tell me how to make high and low content culture, because this is my first time to make it, and before I'm so confused. What should I do? And second, since my team member Wenxuan and Kuru, they are very nice, and since Wenxuan she make the inside story video, and finally, since my classmates to give some useful comments. I know every time I'm so very nervous on the stage, and I'm so sorry I missed test microphone on the stage. Next time I will more better today. This is the end of my feedback. I will give floor to Wenxuan.
Hi, I'm Wenxuan. And first, I want to thank Dr. Liang for giving us the opportunity to collaborate with new team members, Kuru and Qianru. And I want to thank my team members because they are efficient to do their own part. And when practicing, and they are all very good. And I'll practice more next time, because this time I'm a little nervous. So I'll improve next time. Thanks. And I'll give the floor to Kuru.
First, I want to say sorry to everybody for 3 things. Number 1,
say the wrong name. Not the wrong name. I forget the name about Jiazhen. The first one. Number two, I didn't wear the formal shoes today because my shoes always borrowing from another person, but he present last week, so I didn't borrow the shoes from him, so I didn't wear the formal shoes today. Number three is that I don't know why today's my presentation is not fluently. It's very weird for me. Maybe I didn't conversation to too much people. I always face the book in this 2 months. So I didn't use the good vocabulary and grammar. Okay, let's move on to my feedback. Thanks for Dr. Liang to give us the opportunity to work with my new team members. They are very responsible. They all handed their PowerPoint on time. Especially, I very thank to Wenshen. She helped me to correct some errors, such as typo and some grammars. This is our feedback when we will choose the best commentator. And I will give the floor to
And our choose the best commentator is group 5.
Because as Zi has mentioned, she told I mispronounced some words and have some unnatural stuff. So, and keynote speakers, I divide these two words. They give us very powerful comments, so we choose them as best commentators.
Thank you, Guru. Thank you, Guru, for choosing us as the best commentator. But I just wondering why we are best commentators. So never mind. And I will give some suggestion to Kara again first. Today you are too nervous today, but I believe that you can do better next time. Maybe during this time you are really hard working on your test. Yes. So good luck for your big exam. I think it will be a good result for you. And also I want to say some comments on you. For example, your pronunciation, like determined, that I think some groups they mentioned before, and you have some unnatural stuff, like I said before, the keynote speakers. Yes, but I think overall is you did a great job, and so do your team members, and I think you need to help your team members change the page next time to show your teamwork. Yes, and I will give a floor to Jiazhen.
Hi, I'm Jiazhen. I am also surprised too, and thanks for choosing us the best commentator. I will give comment to Wenshen again. I think she dressed up very well and have a stable stage performance. And she's pronunciation in conversation part is clear and great, but her voice is a little bit low. And sometimes when she forgot the lines, she had unnatural stuff. But overall, she spoke still fluently. Finally, I have one suggestion to her. I think her voice tone is too plain. Maybe you can be more energetic and vivid. Next time it will be better. And this is the end of my comment. I will give floor to Minju.
Okay, I'm I'm triple surprised for choosing us best commentator. Thank you. And I'm going to give some comments to Chen Lu again. And first, in high-level context culture, Chen Lu speaks fluently and on the proper indeed great. And so I can see she put much effort on this presentation. And although she looked like a little nervous and forgot some words and lines, but she still make it complete. And I think she must practice lots of time for it. Okay. And but there are some pronunciation problems. The 1 million, 1 minute, and the preposition is preposition, not preposition. Never mind. Okay. Okay. And the dictionary and the 2019, not 2090. Yeah. And maybe you can take more care on this. And as usual, I think the best compliment is keep improving and esteem yourself. So if this is the best compliment, right? Okay. And Chen Ru always make her better than last time. Above this, I think you did a great job. This is Liang. I'm going to give the floor back to.
Oh, sorry, I want to talk more suggestion about the order of giving comments. I have a thought that why don't we, for example, this week is group 4. They had a presentation. So why don't we start from group 5? And next time we group 5 have the presentation. So we start from group 6. Can you understand me?
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. I just want to share with you. Yes, and this is the end of our comments. I will give the floor back to group 4.
Please stand.